Alright, here we go. We're gonna try a good old-fashioned Herbie water skip. It kinda works. Not as skippy as in the movie, but I don't really care. So this is forward. And this is left. I figured it out. That is so cool. Greetings, I'm Mastic Man, and welcome to part 2 of my extensive BeamNG Herbie update video showcase, whatever you want to call it. Left off with this one. This is the Goes Bananas Rusty version after he's floating through the Panama Canal. So I will show you guys one thing. He floats on the water. It's actually really quite cool because this is how he's seen. He doesn't really drive though. I don't know if there's any way to make him go forward because kind of just. The waves are pushing us, though. That's interesting. But he floats, which is really kind of cool. I wish there was a way to have him move. That may come in a future update. I don't know why my windshield is cracked. It's probably just when I hit the water, because I haven't done anything with this car. This rust paint just looks so good. It really, really does. Is he like consistently turning? I'm not sure what's happening. But I think that's just super cool. I think he might even drive along the bottom of the water if you really make him. Maybe not. The Monte Carlo one, he might. That's kind of wishful thinking, because I'm sure it's all just the same model, just different paint. But in the Monte Carlo one, there's a part where he literally just drives straight under the water and like kind of just drives along the bottom of the lake. So see if the Monte Carlo one floats or if it nope, it just floats, which that's cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Just wish there was a way for him to move, like kind of swim through the water, but it makes sense that there's not, because that kind of relies more on the game physics, I think. But it's cool, it prevents the engine from flooding. So, anyway, I'm gonna stick with the Monte Carlo one for a little bit, until we go on to the next one. God, that looks so cool. I just can't get over that. There's 2 more we have to look at, and then kind of want to look at different parts. And why does H go forward? Is that for water? If I go in the water, does he go forward if I hold H? Because I just discovered that that even happens. Herbie, I need you to go in reverse, bud. I'm in the wrong thing again. Ooh, that was a bad takeoff. Ooh, sorry, bud. This it gets a little hard to handle, actually, just because, like, you have to, like, barely hold the gas for him to, you know, go at a sensible speed, because if you floor it, he just takes off. Alright, we're gonna try. Oh my gosh, that's it. If you hold H while he's in water, he moves. I just don't know how to steer him. I don't know what. Is it a bug that he just kind of turns in circles infinitely? Is that the water? I don't know. Let's get him out, actually. So, okay, that's cool. He can swim. Glad I figured that out. I'm going to take him to a different map real quick, just so we can have a better water experience. And I will meet you guys over there. Alright, here we are. Just came to really a better water environment so I can give this a proper test. Have him float in there. He's still kind of infinitely turning. I wonder why, though. Yeah, I guess it has to be a bug that just kind of needs to be ironed out. Is there a way to go backwards? That's pause. I don't need pause. Yes. G is go backwards. H is go forwards. There's no direction control, though. Like, even using the keyboard, there's no... Like, he just keeps turning. I wonder why that is. I mean, it's cool that he can swim. Don't get me wrong. I like that. Just don't know why he's infinitely rotating. Anyway, since we can't figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the next model. And try to move things along. This next one comes from the 1997 TV remake slash reboot slash actually technically a sequel if you want to get down to it. Now, you'll notice this Herbie looks kind of different. It's got a much more vivid blue. The blue stripe is really, really big. And the red stripe is really, really small. It has the standard Volkswagen tires and rims. But the 53 is a very different font. And you notice it goes up over the hood, which is actually something I need to test. I didn't really look at hard enough. But the ragtop sunroof is now sort of whitish tan cream kind of whatever, and the stripe does not go over it. As far as this appearance goes, it's okay. I mean, it was technically a sequel, because it was basically a retelling of the Love Bug, which is the first one, but while it was a retelling, it still played off of the old Jim Douglas, owned Herbie originally, whatever, because Jim Douglas comes back later in the movie, and if you don't know, you might find this interesting. The main character of the Love Bug remake was none other than Bruce Campbell, who does a lot of, he was in Burn Notice, Ash vs. Evil Dead, which a lot of people know. My favorite role he's ever done is the narrator in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man games, so that was my favorite role he ever did. But you can notice this one looks kind of different. It makes Herbie look very different, almost like he's a different Herbie, to be honest. But there's actually backstory behind this. Because it was a TV production, to keep costs down, they didn't make their own decals, which I know that sounds ridiculous, because decals are not that much money. But at the same time, as well, they used existing decal kits that were given away as promotional items for Herbie Rides Again when they came out. They were officially licensed by Disney, they were, given to Volkswagen dealerships to give out. Because when you bought a Volkswagen, you would be given this kit that, if you wanted, you could make it look like Herbie, because Herbie was actually a really big kind of thing back then. But that's the 97 Herbie, which is kind of cool, it's cool to have that. And then, we get to the interesting part. One thing I'm trying to figure out real quick, because if you'll notice, the chrome edging on the hood there goes over the 53, and it's not supposed to. But I think that's just a BeamNG thing. I don't think you can paint over those. Because that was accurate for that car. For the 97, the chrome edging went over the 53, while in all the other movies, the 53 went over the chrome edging. That's not what I wanted. I can read, I swear. And here we go with the last one, which is kind of weird. But this is the Herbie that most people nowadays know. Which, to be fair, he looks fine. He's got the... He didn't have the DC radials in the movie. I wonder why that was added. But... This one... Herbie Fully Loaded has a very bad reputation among the love bug community. Because it wasn't anything like the original Herbie movies. Just for the fact that it was really a chick flick. I mean, you had Lindsay Lohan, you know, which was a weird casting choice, but I guess worked for, well, I don't know. It's a weird movie. It's a one of those movies that's hilariously bad, like if you want to get with a bunch of friends and, you know, like, have popcorn and a couple beers while you watch this movie and laugh at it. It's good for that, but not good for much else. But the appearance of the car is relatively fine. I'm very glad the street racing model is not a thing, because that was a disaster and a half. Because it was just awful, and it looked horrible, and it gaudy and tacky, and no one liked it. Literally no one. Maybe you did if you were, like, a 5-year-old, but nobody liked it. Especially in the love bug community. It was a very bad movie, and a bad Herbie movie at that, you know. Oof, sorry, bud. Because part of what they did, and I just realized something. I think he put the love bug stripes on here. And maybe, I don't know if they do this in the Herbie Fully Loaded movie, but you can see, right down here, they end with the deck lid, which is how they're supposed to be in Love Bug. But, I don't know, maybe he did that backwards, maybe, because the stripes look the same. So maybe that was the thought. You can obviously tell the 53 is a very different, more formal kind of font, which I don't like. The stripes don't go over the sunroof, which, again, I don't like as much. But, ultimately, I like the Monte Carlo and Love Bug appearances the best. But, it was a very well done job with the rust paint for this mod. That was very, very, very well done. I'm gonna do something crazy. I don't know where the water is, but I'm gonna kind of recreate a Rides Again moment, and just drive, oh boy, oh, slow down there, bud. Perfect, that's the perfect place to do it, actually, that pier over there. Sorry, bud. I wonder how he... Man, that even just takes off in reverse. Oof. So a little background about this mod. It was a very kind of open beta kind of thing, actually, for a while, by a guy whose YouTube channel, his YouTube name is Vertex Style, which, that name might sound vaguely familiar to you. It probably won't. But if you saw my Titanic tinkering mod with the Titanic for GTA 5, the music that I used then, and the music that I use in this one, because that is the theme I've gone with, that is a remix of the Love Bug theme. Ooh, sorry. I'm gonna try to make this. There's a remix of the Love Bug theme. Kinda made it. Done by Vertex Style. And I asked him personally if I could use this music as my theme music for the channel, and he graciously accepted. So that is why the theme is what it is now. You'll know in the first one it was different, but I felt I wanted a little more personality than the typical no copyright sounds. And here he goes, off into the water. Wow, he actually kind of skips across like he does in the Love Bug. I never tried it with speed. See if we can get a good skip going on. And I guess for this we should use the Love Bug model, because he never did anything like this in Fully Loaded. But so this is the current mod. Because of the length, I'm gonna go into these at a later time. I'm falling off there. The other standard Volkswagen Beetles, which look really, really good actually. But that is all the different variations of the Herbie model, which is now part of this. Which I really, really like, because I saw in the thumbnail for the mod, when you open it up, I can't recover any further. This could be a problem. Wow. Okay. While I fix this, you guys just do whatever. What the hell, even? I don't know if you can see this. I don't know what's happening right now. I removed the car, and this just came out of nowhere. And it's obviously under the water. I don't know where up is. I don't know. I think that's the sun. Vehicle recovery is not actually helping. See if I end up somewhere at some point. Am I going up? Am I going down? Who knows? This is a very, very interesting predicament. That's so strange. Okay. I'm gonna remove this one too. I don't know. I'm so confused. So, just figured out the water controls, and yes, I'm still stuck here. Just trying to figure it out. But that's the water controls. Trying to get that done in a second. Alright, I'm back. I was hoping there was a way to do that without switching in the free cam, but there wasn't, so. But, alright, here we go. I'm gonna try a good old-fashioned Herbie water skip. It kinda works. Not as skippy as in the movie, but I don't really care. So this is forward. And this is left. I figured it out. That is so cool. Just have them floating along, swimming down, doing whatever. This is just so cool. This mod is just unbelievable. Like, as a Herbie fan, I am ecstatic about this mod, and it's just so great. I'm gonna swim all the way to the beach. Here we come, up to the beach. Can he pull out of the water like normal? I think so, probably. I would have to imagine so. There he goes! Way to go, Herbie. Alright, so that is the new Herbie update for BeamNG. And I am very, very excited about this. I'm probably going to play with this for probably, I'd have to imagine, days. Because this is just so cool. I'm going to leave a link for this mod in the description. Because you guys need to go check this guy out. Support him if you can. Because this guy, just the amount of work that he's done on all of these all the different models, the different appearances, it's fantastic. You guys need to go check him out. Give him a, give him a like on his channel. Because this is just, it's so great, and you guys need to give him some love and support. And then, so that's it for me. I know I was going to do a continuation of the Deep Cave. I actually kind of explored it on my own, and I'm glad I did, because it literally took about 2 hours to explore everything. So I'm not going to be doing that in another video, but I'm not going to abandon it completely. If I get far enough with the subscribes and the views and the likes or whatever, I'm going to try to do a live stream where I explore the entirety of the Deep Cave, Deep Earth, whatever mod. Because it is really cool, and I do want you guys to be able to see it. There's a lot of hidden stuff that's really, really fascinating. Anyway, that's it for today's videos. If you didn't check out part 1, go check that out, because you're probably a little lost as to what's happening. So, that's it for me. Remember, link in the description, go check out for Textile. I'll have a link to his channel in the description as well. But, that's all for now, so I will see you guys in the future or in the past.